Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank each and every one of y'all for clicking on the video. Today's video is going to be a lot different from all of our other ones. As y'all know that we talked about an incident that happened with Braylee here last year, a little over a year ago, and you know, it had caused some problems. Not really problems, but I don't know, it just caused some issues, and it when we almost lost Braylee. And that bothered us for a very long time after the incident. You know, she recovered, but you know, we heard Granger Smith's story. You know, they lost their son River, and I don't know how I come across the video. I know it just recently subscribed to their family channel, and it popped up. And that night, it was late that night when I seen it, and I told Steph about it. And there was just some things that he said that helped actually heal my heart. And even though that we didn't lose her, there was still a part of me that was broke inside. For one, still today, swimming pools, and I'll show y'all the video here in just a second. And I mean, it is disturbing, but I want to show you how fast your life can be turned upside down. And I don't know if somebody's going through something right now. I'm actually getting ready to go to work right now, but I'd had a dream about it again last night, so I told Steph that we was going to go ahead and shoot the video and kind of share our story, what happened. And it doesn't matter who you are, what you do. I'm a police officer. Accidents are going to happen. I don't care what you do in life. Accidents are going to happen. And I think a lot of my deal was I blame myself for not being there, which, you know, you can't always be with your kids, and Steph had blamed herself for a while, and still it bothers us time to time, but it really helped us after hearing their story and then going in to listen to other people's stories. And I just, once again, it just takes 30 seconds, and I think she was actually underwater for about 45 seconds, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. And when you see this video, I had to turn away multiple times, because when she goes into the swimming pool, she starts floating out to the middle. And as a father, you seeing that, and we have that because of surveillance cameras. As a father seeing that, it makes you feel helpless, because you're not there. At the same time as, you know, I'm out doing my job, and my day's going good, I think, and then the next thing, you know, Steph calls, and we're on the way to the hospital. What was it? A dry drown? What do you?
I wanted to take her to the hospital just because I've heard of dry drowning, and like it could be a day later and they die from inhaling water yesterday, and that's what worried me.
Yeah, and so we went to the hospital.
They watched her,
made sure there wasn't no water in her lungs and stuff. And there for the longest time, like I said, it did cause problems in between us, you know, because as human, we want to blame somebody. And as human, I wanted to blame her for not, you know, being there or watching. And, you know, there was gates up. Somehow a gate got left open, and she walked up on the deck, and she fell in. And, you know, that's
what we go out there all the time. We go swimming all the time, but the gate's locked when we're not swimming. I was inside making lunch for all the kids, and Braylee walks inside, and she's soaking wet. I don't know, maybe they got in the water hose, maybe she got in the pool but got out, because she was standing there, she was fine. She was just soaking wet. So of course I run, get a towel, I'm holding her, and then later on we thought about, hey, there's cameras out there, but half the time they're not working or they're not turned on, but they were. So we went and watched the video and seen that she was in the water for what, 45 minutes
45
or
seconds.
45 seconds, and it's just hard to watch it.
It is hard to watch, and it is disturbing.
And I almost didn't tell Brandon that there was video, just because I know how much harder he takes things than we do, because he sees things, and being a police officer.
And that was the deal. The first time I seen it, it took me a while to watch the whole thing, you know. I don't even know why this keeps coming up, but it keeps coming up in my dreams and stuff. So I'm a real religious man. I don't know, I'm real faithful. I believe in signs. I don't know if somebody's needing to see this to help them get over a hump, just like the Granger's and his wife's video helped me process it. Because being a police officer, everybody looks at us as if, you know, we're the heroes. We're not. We've got a job to do. That's our job. And I felt that I let my daughter down, and it's just human nature trying to put the blame on us, or we've always got to blame somebody. It's just the human nature. But you know, it doesn't take 30 seconds and your world's upside down. And luckily, I mean, 45 seconds is what she's underwater, and you'll see it as she's floating to the middle. You think there's no more hope, and then all of a sudden her body changes and it's going back to the ladder. And as she's getting to the ladder, she goes completely under. But it's like because she was fighting it before, but as she got to the ladder, she goes completely under. And it's like that she got a hold of the ladder, and I really believe God helped her, got her back to where that ladder was, so she could get out.
I've been lying here for too long. I don't know what else to do. I wanna get away from every little thing, just to try to make it through. I've been thinking about my options, every detail in my head, but it doesn't really matter, nothing matters, so I cry instead. I've been running in circles, trying to catch my breath. I've been trying everything I can, but I ain't got nothing left. I've been staring at the ceiling, I've been staying up all night. Everything I ever worked for vanished in the blink of an eye. I've been asking every question.
And not only that, you know, my other son, Kason, was in the video standing there. He doesn't know what's going on,
It's like he's numb. He's just standing there watching.
and he's just stunned.
And he's what, 4 years old at this point, so he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand Braylee cannot swim. She doesn't know what to do. He doesn't have that instinct to pull her out at that age.
I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever understand. You know, even with myself, God has pulled me through so much. You know, from my past, I used to be an alcoholic at a young age, and you know, ended up turning my life around. Haven't had a drink in 11 years, but it's just like God's got a plan, because He's got a plan for our family, and I And I know we don't understand what he's doing, but I know that with watching this video, by all means, the grace of God come down and guided her out. But I don't even know when we'll post this video. If we will, I just wanted to share it. But if you are going through something similar to this, don't blame yourself. You know, luckily we did not lose our child. I couldn't imagine what Granger and them went through. But one thing that sticks with me is when he says, you know, don't feel sorry for them. They had 3 amazing years with their boy. And God knows I don't know what I'd do if I lost one of my kids. But anyways, like I say, this is a little bit different type of video. We just want to share it with our YouTube family. And this is, we've talked about it many times, and this is the incident that we're talking about. So when I do see Braylee, there's like a glow on her. Because she's a guardian angel, because I don't see how she pulled through without the grace of God. Anyways, just hold your kids, live for the day, don't live for tomorrow. We're not promised tomorrow. And just don't hold grudges, because we never know when our day is going to come. Guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day. May God bless each and every